Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Emma. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Per some requests, this is going to be yoga for people who sit at a desk all day. And you don't have to obviously sit at the desk all day. This would probably go for most professions. So even if you're sitting behind the steering wheel or really doing anything where you're in kind of this rounded and hunch position or using your hands a lot. So we're going to focus a lot on heart opening, stretching the front of your chest, strengthening the posterior chain a little bit, and then some nice wrist and forearm stretches. This is also something, it's like 30 minutes you could easily do on a lunch break at work without taking your entire hour of lunch, so you actually still have time to eat your lunch. So let's go ahead and we'll get started in a child's pose. Let's bring the knees out wide, forehead down, arms outstretched. Start out with a few deep breaths here, breathing in through your nose, filling up all the way, and exhaling completely, settling your hips back towards your heels. Now, especially if you're choosing to practice at some middle point throughout your day, really try to let go of anything that's already happened, anything that's on the agenda after this. Really carve out this time on your mat for yourself, physically and mentally. So if you notice the mind starts to stray off to a task, a thought, or a to-do, just gently bring your awareness back within the four corners of your mat. Let's push down into the elbows, take prayer hands overhead. You're going to dig the elbows down a little bit, almost like you're trying to pull them back. Feel a nice stretch through your triceps, your armpits. One more breath. Stretch both arms forward, slide all the way out onto your belly into a sphinx pose. Prop up onto the forearms, press down with your pubic bone and the tops of your feet. Take some slow circles here with your neck, pausing anywhere that feels super tense or tight. Both directions. And then we'll lower our chest down, push your arms out in a goalpost or cactus shape. Keep the tops of the feet down on this first one. Inhale, lift your chest, wiggle your ribs a little bit forward, and then lift your arms as well. It might help to make two fists and really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull your sternum forward, elbows back. Firm your glutes and keep pressing down with your pubic bone for 3, 2, 1 more breath. Lower your forehead and your arms down. Take a breath in and out. Again, lift your chest, head, and arms. This time, lift your legs. Again, it might help to make two fists, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If that's going well, reach behind you and make a bind. Work your knuckles towards your heels. Try to make your legs straighter instead of lifting them higher for 3, 2, 1 more breath. Release yourself down. Take the arms back into that cactus or goalpost shape. Now, if this is going to be too intense with your arm bent, you can straighten your right arm out to the right. Start to roll onto your right shoulder, step your left foot behind you. So I often do this stretch with a straight arm. It gets a little bit more to the front of your arm. With the elbow bent, you should feel this more through your pectoral muscles, so the front of your chest. If bending the left knee and pointing the knee to the ceiling doesn't feel good, you can simply extend your left leg to meet your right leg, or maybe just stacking the foot a little bit behind the right. One more breath here. Roll back onto your belly and we'll switch. Left arm out to the left, goalpost shape. Roll to the left. Right leg wherever is comfortable. Again, if this is too intense or you don't enjoy the stretch on the front of your chest, feel free to substitute a straight arm stretch. That's going to get a little bit more down the front of your arm. Try to take full cycles of breath. Last 3, 2, 1. Roll back onto your belly. Plant your palms beside your ribs. Inhale, roll yourself up to a cobra pose. Little bend in the elbows so you're using your back muscles. Press down with the tops of your feet. Push your hip points forward towards your wrists. We'll meet in a tabletop position. From here, flip your fingers backwards towards your knees. You might also like to tuck your toes, shift your weight forwards and backwards, or circle your shoulders over your wrists. Try not to drop your head, keep your spine neutral. Flip your fingers forward, tops of the feet down. Inhale, arch your back, find a cow pose. Stretch your abdomen, your waist, pull your sternum forward and look up. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin and your tailbone. Press down with your shin bones. Again, inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round, push all the breath out. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. One more breath. From here, bring your feet together, knees together, tuck your toes, and take a seat back on your heels. So I want you to feel a stretch through the bottoms of your feet. The more you lean your weight backwards, the more intense this will feel. Try not to let the ankle bones bow outwards. Last 3. Full breaths. 2. One more. Shift forward, hands down. Feel free to tap out your feet a few times. And then when you're ready, you'll cross your ankles, take a seat back. So you're in Sukhasana, one shin in front of the other. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. As you exhale, take a seated twist to the right. Left hand finds your right knee. Right fingers or palm plant firmly behind you. Start by looking back over your right shoulder. Keep the twist, but look forward over your left shoulder. We'll do that again. Keep the twist, look back over your right shoulder. Look forward over your left shoulder. Keep your left hand there. Take your right arm up and over. Grab your opposite knee. Spread your shoulder blades apart and round your back like cat pose. You can rock a little bit backwards like you're trying to get the tailbone down. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Keep your left arm under your right arm. Eagle wrap your arms. Sit up nice and tall. Lift your triceps off your chest and fingers towards the ceiling. You can stay here or shift your forearms to the left. Look off to the right for 3. 2. One more breath. Bring your forearms center, unravel your arms, plant your hands behind you, fingers forward or fingers outwards. Plant your feet in front of you. You're going reverse table or bench pose. Lift your hips up, little scoop of your tailbone forward. Again, if the fingers forward is too much, turn the fingers outwards. Firm your glutes, feel a stretch on your hip flexors, front of your shoulders, wrists. Then lower your hips back down and put your opposite shin in front. It's going to be the one that feels awkward in Sukhasana. Inhale, reach both arms up. Seated twist to your left. Left fingers or palm plant firmly behind you. Look back over your left shoulder to start. Keep the twist, but look forward over your right shoulder. Keep the twist, look back over your left shoulder. Over your right shoulder. Keep your right hand there. Take your left arm up and over. Grab your opposite knee. Spread the shoulder blades and round into your upper back. Again, almost like you're rocking back, making space between each vertebrae. Squeeze your belly. Keep your right arm on the bottom. Eagle wrap your arms. Lift your fingers towards the ceiling. Try to lengthen the back of your neck. Stay there, or forearms right, gazing left. You should feel a more intense stretch behind your left shoulder for 3, 2, 1 more breath. Forearms back to center. Unravel your arms. Once again, hands behind you, fingers forward or outwards, feet flat. Lift your hips, reverse table or bench pose. Try to look up. Think knees, hips, shoulders in a line. Maybe drop your head back on this one if it feels okay. 1 more breath. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Roll over your ankles and find downward facing dog. Step your feet back. You might like to pedal out your legs a little bit here. Bring your feet together. Lift your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee and stack your hips open. Push your knees wide. Drive your left heel down. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Lower your left knee to the ground. Anjaneyasana B. Reach both arms up. Cactus, bend your arms, open your chest, and lean back like there's a bar behind you. Now you can either stay here, or you can interlace your hands at your lower back, knuckles working towards your left knee as you lift your sternum. Little squeeze of your left glute, slight tuck of your tailbone. You should feel a nice stretch at the front of your left hip. Release your bind. Bump your hands forward, standing L pose. Squeeze your left glute to lift your left heel. Pull your chest forward. And then crisscross your left foot behind your right foot so your pinky toes almost kiss. Maybe a little bend in the right knee as you crawl your hands over to the right. Hug your left hip crease back and breathe down your left side. Walk your hands back to center. Take a long step back with your left foot and spin your heel in. Open up to a warrior 2 position, pushing the knees wide. We're taking a reverse warrior. Grab your right wrist up top for a nice side body stretch. Lighten up your right toes. Try to look up under your right tricep. Come back to center, straighten your right leg. You might shorten your stance. Reach forward and down for triangle pose. Little bend in the knees is great. Spread your collarbones and your shoulder blades. Stay there or reach your top arm out. Palm facing down, reaching through the pinky finger for 3, 2, and 1. Crawl the hands over to the left side into a wide leg forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Left hand down under your nose. Reach your right arm out and up. Shift your hips a little bit to the left so the twist comes from the torso, not the hip. Squeeze your legs and stay light in your toes. Bring your right hand down. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Send your left leg up high behind you into three-leg downward dog facing the back. Bend your knees, stack your hips, drive your right heel down. Relax your neck. Step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee. Find a low lunge position, Asana. Reach both arms up. Cactus bend your arms. Stay there or make a bind with the opposite grip. Press down with the top of your right foot. Squeeze your right glute and a little scoop of your tailbone. Gaze up. One more breath. Standing L, bump your fingers forward. Focus more on squaring your hips than straightening your standing leg. Lift up from your right heel by squeezing your glute. Step your right foot behind your left foot so the pinky toes kiss. Bend your left knee as much as you like and crawl the hands left. Hug your right hip crease back. Walk your hands back to center. Take a long step back with your right foot and spin your heel flat. Open up warrior two. Take a moment to adjust your feet. Reverse warrior, grabbing the left wrist up top. Keep sinking your right hip. Squeeze your outer left hip back and try to look up under your left tricep. Come back to center, straighten your left leg, maybe a shorter stance for triangle pose. Reach your left arm forward and down. Lift your kneecaps onto your thighs and pull your front ribs in. Stay there or extend your top arm out if you did on the other side. Keep the grip light in your toes. One more breath. Look down, we'll walk the hands over to the right side. This time, we'll go, walk your hands over to the right side, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Right hand down under your nose, reach your left arm up. Shift your hips slightly to the right. Feel like you're wringing out your spine. Left hand down, walk your hands to the front of your mat. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. Feet are about hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, cactus, bend your arms. Little tuck of your tailbone as you push your hips forward. Open your chest. Clasp your hands behind your back. Keep that scoop of the tailbone as you lift your sternum, lighten your toes. Inhale. Bend your knees a lot and fold over your legs. Crawl your ribs down your thighs. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Release your bind. Slide your hands underneath your feet. Should feel really nice on the wrists, the palms, toes to your wrist crease. If this doesn't work out, you can grab the ankles from the front or grab your big toes instead. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Rolling some weight forward towards the toes and then massaging into your palms. Last three. Squeeze your legs two. And one. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to take a long step back with the left foot. Take your right shin into pigeon pose. You can stay upright for a little bit more hip strengthening, or you can drop down to forearms, for a little bit more stretching. If you're going for that strengthening pigeon pose, think about pulling the inner thighs towards the midline, almost like you're drawing energy up. Maybe if you're doing that, the hands come behind the head or interlace your hands behind your back. Wherever you are, we'll be there for 5. Last 2. Hands down, tuck your left toes, roll to the outer edge of your left foot, step your right foot behind for wild thing. Push your spine in behind your heart, firm down the outer edge of your left foot. Back to downward facing dog. Slide your left knee up behind or outside your left wrist for pigeon on the left. Same thing you did on the other side, either that strengthening pigeon pose or stretching pigeon pose. If you're going for strengthening pigeon, feel like you're drawing the energy up, pushing your left shin bone down. Try to mirror whatever arms you did on the other side. You've got 5. Last 2. Hands down, tuck your right toes, roll to the outer edge of your right foot, step your left foot behind for wild thing. Draw your right shoulder back, squeeze your outer right glute. Left hand down, we'll meet in a tabletop position. Toes can be tucked or untucked, coming up for a camel pose, hands to lower back. Tailbone scoops down like we've been doing, chest up. Start to lean back, option to reach for the heels. Keep the hips going forward. Feel that nice stretch through the entire front of your body. Opposite position that most of us do all day. You could drop the head back if that feels okay. Last 2. And release. Plant your hands around your back like cat pose. From here, cross your ankles, take a seat, swing your legs through, and lie down onto your back, where we'll finish up with a happy baby pose. Pull your knees to your armpits, tailbone down, slight tuck of your chin. Stretch your inner thighs and hamstrings. Option to straighten one leg at a time. Bring your knees together, roll onto your right side into a fetal position, but extend your arms out so your hand is in line with your shoulder. Take your left hand to meet your right hand like you're clapping your hands. Let your left arm rainbow all the way up and over into a spinal twist. You might scoot your right shoulder a little to the right as you gaze off to the left. We're going to start to roll onto the left side. Left hand can stay where it is, the right arm will meet it. So you're in kind of a fetal position with the arms extended out, palms together. Keep the legs as is, rainbow your right arm up and over. You might wiggle the left shoulder a little to the left as you look to the right. Chest open. One more breath. We'll bring this back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. When you're ready, extend your legs straight. Allow the toes to flop out and the arms to sprawl by your sides. Wiggle your shoulders flat. Soften your muscles. Make any adjustments you need to feel a little more comfort or ease in your space. Commit to stillness, to presence for these final few minutes of your practice. Remember, if the mind wanders to a moment other than the one you're in, be gentle, but tug it back. Take a deeper breath in. Audible sigh. Wiggle fingers, toes. Maybe notice a lack of resistance, a little less tension or stiffness in those parts. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead, extend your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Take your time, roll to one side or just rock on up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed, attention inwards. Draw your hands to your heart center. Big breath in. Exhale. Imagine taking some of this presence, mindfulness, awareness off of the mat with you into the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thanks for choosing to practice with me. Hope you enjoyed this one and your wrists, chest, Everything feels great, good to combat those positions that a lot of us find ourselves in all day, whether at a desk, watching TV, in a car, any position really. So it's always good to open up the front of the body, strengthen the posterior chain. A lot of yoga is forward bending and stretching the back side of the body. So it's important that we even that out. Thanks so much for practicing. Let me know if you like this, and I'll see you back next time.